Kiddos, let's talk about some percentage change. We are looking at percentage change, percentage error, and then our last page here is going to be looking at both of them. On the top, I did make some notes for you, which should be helpful to remind you about the difference in the formula that we're using. So when we're talking about percentage change, we're looking at the difference between the starting and ending amounts. Then we're going to put that difference over the starting amount and convert that fraction into a percentage. So for this one, we are subtracting 104.98 minus 95. So we're starting with the difference. We're going to put that over the $95. And when we do that and we convert that into a percentage, we get 11%. So for our second one, we're doing $35.38 minus $29, putting it over that $29. When we make our percent, we get 22%. Number 3, we're finding the difference between $478 and $267.68. This is going to be a percentage decrease, so our difference is going to be negative. When we do that, we put it over our starting amount. We end up with 44%, and this is negative. It is a decrease, 44%. $354. $96.48. Subtract them, put that over the $354. The difference is 12%. $87.75 minus $65, put it over $65, convert that into a fraction, and then a decimal, and then a percent. We're at 35%. For this one, you would do 27 minus 14, put that over 14, convert. That is a change of 93%. That's the end of our beginning page, first page. If you have any questions, bring them with you to class. All right, second page, we are still looking at percentage change. Again, subtracting, finding the difference between the starting and ending amount, putting that difference over the starting amount, converting that to a fraction. So again, that looks like difference over starting, and that equals your percentage. Okay, divide it out, make it a percentage. So let's take a look at what we have here. Our first one, 28 books to 2 books. It's a negative percentage, negative 93%. The percent change is negative. Our second one is 8%. Going 61 candies down to 22 candies, again, negative, but 64%. $21 to $33 is 57%. $37 to $42 is 14%. And 9 people down to 4 people, negative, right? It's a decrease of 56%. Any questions, go ahead and bring them with you to class. But again, focus on using the correct formula that will set you up for success. All right, page 3. We are looking at the percent error. A lot of similarities in what we're using for our strategies. Again, we're still starting with the starting and ending amount, finding the difference, but this time we're putting it over the actual value and then converting it. So if we're looking at this as a formula, we're going to put the difference. Oh, spelling would help. Try that again. All right, difference over actual. My handwriting is getting really loopy today. Sorry, kiddos. Over actual equals your percent. Okay, so subtract the difference. So for this one, we would do 350 minus 325 is a difference of $25 over the actual, which is how much is spent. Put that into your percent. So for our first one, we're looking at 7%. For our second one, we're looking at 25%. And this one went from 25 people expected to 20 people. So this percentage error is a decrease. $50 to $60. This is a 17% increase. 570 were expected, 650 attended. We're looking at a 12% increase. 11 problems estimated, 15 problems solved. We're looking at a 27% increase. And then the last one, 515 estimated, 575 counted. We're looking at a 10% increase. Any questions on this? Please bring it with you to class. But remember, this is the key to your success, subtracting the difference, putting it over the actual. So what was spent, how many attended, and finding the percentage from there. All right, looking at our second set of practice with just percentage error, we're looking at the starting and ending amount, putting it over the actual value, and converting it from there. So again, for this one, it's the difference over the actual. Too loopy, ACTUAL. It's going to give you your percent, okay? So the difference, subtract them over the actual, what was spent or what was traveled. That's going to give you your percent. So for our first one, we're looking at a 28% increase, right? 28% above what we expected. This one is a 13% increase. 14 feet estimated, 23 feet completed. We're looking at a 39% increase. $19 estimated, $32 spent. We're looking at a 41% increase. 20 pairs estimated, 24 counted. We're looking at a 17% increase. And then 12 purchased, 18 needed. We were looking at needing 33% more, 33% increase in need. Again, this is the key to our success. We're finding the difference. So we're subtracting the two amounts and we're dividing that by the actual to find our percentage. Okay. Last page is looking at both. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we're doing here. So for both of them, we're looking at the starting and ending amounts, right? We're finding the difference. But for our percentage change, we're putting that difference over the starting amount. For our percentage error, we're putting that difference over the actual value, okay? So for this one, we have difference over starting amount. And over here, we have difference over actual value, okay? So for our first one, we're looking at 81%. It's a change of 81% down or less or negative. For our second one, we're looking at a difference of 4%. Now again, our percentage error, I did keep them straight down the middle just to help. So percentage error is on the right, percentage change is on the left. We're looking at a 3% change. We're looking at a 51% change. We're looking at a 9% error, and we're looking at a 13% error. If you have questions, please bring them with you to class. But remember, the key to your success is using the correct formula. So for percent change, you're finding the difference, and you're putting that over the starting amount, converting that to a decimal, and then a percent. For our percent error, we're finding the difference, but we're putting it over the actual value, what was measured, what was actually spent, what we actually had, and then convert that. Any questions? Bring them with you to class. Have a good weekend, kiddos.